Alright, then our lesson today. We are going to learn how to do this in our calculator. Why is this not working now? Okay, so you found some for some please. Thanks. Alright, let's try that again. We're going to learn how to do it using matrices. Yay! No?
Yay!
You guys just want to keep doing them by hand? We can do that.
No.
Alright, so if you do not have your graphing calculator out already, please take it out. So, what's going to happen, guys, is we're going to make three different matrices from our system. We're going to make a coefficient matrix, a variable matrix, and a constant matrix. Now, we talked about what coefficients were, right? What is a coefficient?
It's coefficient.
What does the word coefficient mean?
The equation?
It is a number, but where's the number specifically? Before the variable. So our coefficient matrix is going to be made of all the numbers that are before our variables. So like 1x, 3y, 2z, it's going to be 1, 3, 2. Negative 2, 5, negative 7. Negative 3, negative 4, 5. Hey, do you think it matters what order I put them in here?
Yes.
Yes, it does. Because when we go to make our variable matrix, which one do you think is going to go in there? Variables, x, y, and z. If you were to multiply these, how do we multiply matrices? A row by a column. X should match with x, y should match with y, z should match with z. Right? They need to match up if you're going to go ahead and multiply them by hand. We're not going to multiply it by hand, but that's how it should match up. So, we have a coefficient matrix and a variable matrix. And then we're going to use what we call a constant matrix. Our constants are numbers at the ends that aren't changing. 11, negative 12, 21. Hey. Okay. So, what you're going to do is you're going to enter the coefficient matrix in matrix A and the constant matrix in matrix B. If you do it that way in your calculator. If you use the alpha zoom, if you remember that, alpha zoom, if you want to make the 3 by 3, you can. Oops, that's not what I wanted. So go ahead and put the first matrix, the coefficient matrix, in, and the constant matrix. Whether you use the second matrix button, or whether you use the alpha zoom, either way should work. 1, 3, 2, negative 2, 5, negative 7. Alright, does everyone remember how to put the matrices in their calculator? Yes. The alpha zoom, or if you have the older ones, that second matrix button. Okay, I'll explain that in 2 seconds. I always want to make sure everyone gets input in first. Okay? Alright, do we all have them in?
Yeah.
Okay, so remember, if we're trying to solve for that variable matrix, what we do is we take the inverse of the first matrix. So you put it in, you get x to the negative 1, and we multiply it by our constant matrix.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
So it was 11, negative 12, 21. Once you've done that, it should spit out your answer.
Wait, where's the inverse then? It's
X to the negative.
Oh.
Okay? We should all got negative 3, 2, 4.
And then do we have to write
Did you all get that?
No. Oh, wait. I think I found my problem.
Okay. And that's it. That's all you have to do for the problem.
Yeah!
So what does that mean? That means that which variable equals negative 3?
X.
Which variable equals 2?
Wow.
Which variable equals 4?
Z.
Z, right? Pretty simple. X, Y, Z. So, I would still probably write it out as an ordered triple. So -3, 2, 4. But this is all you're going to have to do now to solve those 3 variable, 3 equation problems. Now, on the test, like I mentioned, you can do it this way. You'll get all the credit for it. That's fine. But if you do it by hand, like we learned yesterday, you'll get 2 extra credit points. Okay? So you're more than welcome to do it by hand as well. Yes?
Do you have to do it by hand for everyone, or will you have certain ones that say
No problem.
like this?
What do you think? Yeah, something like that.
Any problem?
If we do it by hand and check it with our calculator, do we still get extra credit?
Yes. Hey guys, that was a great question. That's actually a really good idea. If you do it by hand, I'd probably still check it using my calculator. Right? A, that makes sure I get it right. And B, it's just double checking my answer. You will still get the extra credit points if you check in your calculator. This is also the reason why we are doing a non-graphing calculator portion of our test, because you could do this with any of the systems that we've done.
What?
Right? So we want to make sure that you're still using some of those strategies we learned at the beginning of the unit. So that's why you have to use a scientific calculator for that part of it. Okay? Yes, Ms. Larson?
On the final, can we use our calculator?
Yes, you may. Alright, so what's our answer? Let's move on. So, what I will require those. If you are going to just use your calculator, I would like you to write out your coefficient matrix to -1 times your constant matrix, and then the answer. That's all I need. Alright, the rest of you on your calculator. So if I was going to write it down, my coefficient matrix here would be 2, 3, 1, 3, 3, 1, 2, 4, 1. The -1 times my constant matrix. -1, 1, -2. Then all you do is go ahead and punch that in your calculator. I'm gonna let you do it. Do I need to do it on my calculator, or are you guys good on your own? You good? All right.
Zebra brand.
Who's got an answer for me? Sarah?
2, -1, -2.
2, -1, -2.
Why'd you do the 2?
Because that'll bug some people.
Because it's mystery. Yeah.
Guys, did we all get that? 2, -1, -2 when we did that in our calculator? What? No. Did you not hear AJ? You got it. AJ, what was it? No, the puzzle or something.
Oh, you talk it's someone's following them.
Good one, AJ.
I got one.
All right, guys, any questions?
No.
Sweet, go ahead and try this next one if you have not already. So rewrite it and then put it in your calculator, solve.
How do you do what? Is it 0?
How do you do that? There's a 0 where the y would be. There's a 0 where the y would be because there's no y. So be very careful putting that one in your matrix. Right? There should be a 0 where your y normally goes because there's no y in there. Very good.
It is a blue.
We have way too much time. I think we have another problem, don't we?
No. So last one.
That sounds amazing.
Are you sure?
Yes.
What did I say?
Go to our slideshow.
See?
It was good, but I just horrible. Yeah, I just don't know.
Okay, well we have another one on here. We're just going to go through setting it up. We're not going to actually make it. Alright! Quiet! Did you all get 2, 3, negative 2. You got a lot of decimals. Double check your numbers.
There are no.
Alright, hey, shh. Any questions? Larson, what's it look for? Are you lying?
Yeah.
You're not lying? You can't even lie correctly. Alright, so, any questions about that? Alright. Is that on, that one might be on the homework actually, that's probably why it's on there. It is. Hey guys, when you get your homework, go to number 7. I'm going to help you set it up so that you're not all confused when you're trying to do your homework. What's that?